Thumbnail. Nailed it.
Hello world, and thank you for joining on another brand new episode of Golfing the Villages. Today we get to tackle arguably one of the more beautiful 9-hole layouts in all of the villages. I am of course speaking about the Riley Grove 9-hole rotation located at the fabulous Palmer Legends Country Club. Holes 7, 8, and 9 have some of the most incredible views of Lake Sumter and the Lake Sumter Landing Town Square. It's just the right combination of nature and man-made in order to stimulate all of your senses. This is a course we have played before with Hazel Rocket Golf on his channel during our Scramble series. However, today we are playing by ourselves, so I decided to tee it up from the tips and give myself a bit of a challenge as it plays around 3,424 total yards. Without further ado, let's get after it. Good Sunday afternoon to everyone here. It is 1:30, 91 degrees, maybe 5 miles an hour of wind. We start off on the first hole, which is a par 4, 404 yards. We're going to start it with a driver. Looking up the right side. Okay strike, not the best. It's going to find its way into that right fairway bunker, and we are off and running.
Right, well, we'll go find it.
So with some quick back of the scorecard math, it looks like we only had about 239 yards on that last drive, giving us 165 now to the pin, which you can't see and neither can I over the lip of this bunker. So I went ahead and drew an 8-iron, and I'm definitely going to try to get it as far down as I can. Not the greatest strike, came out real soft, but I was able to advance it forward and into the fairway. Let's go see where it landed.
Down there.
Now with just 63 yards to the pin here, I've selected the sand wedge from the bag, which is a little extra club here versus the lob wedge. And I'm actually looking center of the green, right of the flag. You can see I'm pointed in that direction, and that's pretty much where I send this. It's to the right side, kind of center of the green, essentially.
Okay.
Taking the conservative route yielded here a 36-foot attempt to try and save par. Trying to play real safe today. Trying to hit center of the green and rolling it up to the cup. Ooh, that was a really good chance, actually. A really good putt that almost had a chance of going in. And that leaves me with now just 6 feet here to try and make a bogey to start. Been working on my putting, as you can see. I think the stroke's really good into the cup for bogey. Not exactly the start you dream of, 1 over through 1, but that's okay. We're on the second tee now. It's 432 yards. And again, we've got the driver looking to shape something from right to left, which is what I feel comfortable hitting my woods with. And this is a nice strike. It's now starting to turn over right into the middle of the fairway. I'm pretty happy with that shot.
Yeah, good ball.
That came off so hot off of the club head, I lost it immediately.
So we found the middle of the fairway, meaning that last drive was about 275 yards total, which is pretty good there. And that leaves us with 157 yards to the pin. I went ahead and selected the 8-iron. I'm looking to make this go about 160 yards. And the flag is on the left side of the green there. So I'm trying to go between the flag and the bunker. This 8-iron's away. It's looking really good now, working back toward the flag, hits on the green and works a little toward the pin. This is a really good shot.
That's a good shot.
So that 8-iron yielded us a 16-foot down the hill putt here now for birdie. This is going to be moving from right to left. I love this down the line view because you can see, ooh, just didn't have it far enough out. Didn't play enough break. Now I've got 6 feet coming back for par. The greens are in perfect shape, by the way. Rolled it up, rattled it in, and made par.
Thank you.
Settling down now after making that par brings us to the third hole, which is also a par 4. Plays 370 yards on the scorecard. I'm looking between that water tower in the distance, that tree and that bunker. If it finishes over there, it would be great. Beautiful strike, sends it exactly where I'm looking at it. Gonna take a nice big bounce in the fairway, and we're in great shape. Having split the fairway now, we only have 101 yards to the flag. This I'm gonna sit on the gap wedge. Just gonna take a little something off of it. This is a nice controlled swing, and I'm looking to go a little bit right to left, so draw spin. Pretty good strike. Sent it a little too far to the right, if I'm honest. Takes a nice friendly kick though, and does work back to the pin. So we have an okay look
Right off
here.
the face.
So now we've got this 27-footer here for birdie. It's fairly flat, but it's a little bit down the hill. There's going to be a slight bit of movement, but I'm just trying to make a good stroke and get it close to the hole and maybe in. Just works away from the hole right at the end. And again, I rolled it out a little too much. This is again in that same 6-foot range, so at least my speed's consistent. Now I'm going to try to knock this in and save par. Really great stroke, rolling it up and in confidently. The fourth hole now brings up our first par 5 opportunity with 541 yards on the scorecard. We're definitely going to have to start this off with a driver. Playing this tee box though, it takes the water out of play, so I can safely bang the driver towards that right side and let it turn back over. This one though starts more up the middle now and starts to turn over hard, going toward the trap. Looks like it did catch the trap, so that's a bit unlucky.
Little hooky.
Little hooky hook.
The last drive was about 285 total, which leaves me 256 to the pin. It does take 3-wood out of my hand to try to go for it, although maybe I could have. I just decided to lay up here with an 8-iron and give myself hopefully 100 yards or so in. It It's a good strike, although it's pulled. It is left, heading left. So I take a look at it. Lands fine. It's on green grass, I should say. This would probably be where there would be some rough, but you can see it's a fairly tight lie. It's almost fairway style lie. The flag there, you can probably barely see it over the trap near the mounding. And I'm aiming actually to the left of the flag. So the flag is on the right side of the green. Trying to go center of the green, and this is 111 yards with a gap wedge. Really nice strike. Now, doesn't move to the right at all. Basically hit it dead straight. Right where I was aiming.
Wow,
we are on the green with a look at birdie. I had planned for that ball to cut just a little bit towards this hole location, but since it didn't, I've got 33 feet here to the hole. I've got this working our right to left, my left to right, rolling it up to the cup down there, and just outside, just a little more pace. That's about a 1-footer tap in par.
Nice, good par.
Thank you.
So today I'm back using the Ping driver today. I wanted to check some alignment, some setup, and some of the things I've been feeling. We step up to the 5th tee here, which is a par 4, a little bit shorter, 399 yards. A little bit of trouble down on the right side, but I'm aimed up that right side, looking to turn this draw over and get one in play. Really good strike, but now starts right, doesn't draw. This is in danger. This is up the right-hand side, a little bit of a block. I see a bounce, but can't confirm where it's at.
We'll see if it's a
For par 4, this is definitely
200 yards. Okay, I got to limit the damage here, you know?
Dropping 2, hitting 3. If you could hole it from here, that'd be great.
Yeah. What did I say, 197?
Oh, I wasn't.
Ball's below my feet. I mean, should I hit 4? Make sure it gets there. I got to make sure it gets there. 5. I like 5, but I'll hit 4 to be safe. I gotta make sure I get it to the hole. Okay, so I'm looking left at the mound. Or do you think I can look at the flag? I'm
Got
still
a
gonna
lot
look.
of green to the right.
Yeah, I just gotta clear the bunker. If this comes out cutty, I'm gonna start at left of.
All right, so just to recap, we did have to take a penalty stroke. I did not find that ball. 197 to the flag. I've got the 4-iron in my hand. I'm looking to probably cut this one. So I really need to send it toward the left side of the green. You can see the flag is flapping just over that red stake and that sawgrass bush. Oh no, and this one starts right and goes right. This is going to be inside the other penalty area up by the green.
Like a rocket.
Now I've compounded the mistake and I've had back-to-back penalties. That's not a good thing here. So I've got this shot now around the green. This is the 62-degree lob wedge. Just trying to get it up on the surface, give myself a chance here at getting it in the hole. And that's a really good shot there. And that yields me now with 15 feet, and this will be for double bogey. This is an uphill putt. Very little break, a little R left to right, rolling it up and backdoor. Nice. That's a really good double bogey putt. When you're cheering on 15-foot double bogey putts, you know it's a great day. We are now on the 6th tee here. Par 3, 164 yards. I've got it 168 yards to the pin. And I'm going to go ahead and fire a 7-iron at this bad boy. Let's see what we can do. Looking for a little redemption. I pulled this. This is left, going left. Takes a nice bounce. It's going to be safe.
Covered it, which
we're going to have some kind of chance around the green. All right, so not the worst leave. It is just about hole high on the left-hand side of the green. It is our third missed green, by the way. We're at 50%. This is a 62 degree that I blade promptly to the other side of the green. Whoopsie daisy.
They never listen.
Having realized the error of my way, I continue with the same club here, the 62. I'm looking to just chip this on. To be honest, I'm trying to just get it onto the surface where you can kind of see the grass is a little more shiny or white. So about a foot on, maybe 2 feet on, and let it roll out toward the hole. This one pops up, lands just on the collar, probably another foot or two, and that's what it comes up short. In fact, it comes up 6 feet short. And so this is another 6-footer, but this time for bogey. Rolling it up to the cup and in, no problem there. Good putt.
That's good.
Okay, so we are on Riley Grove number 7. Now, for those of you that don't live in the villages, this is one of the most gorgeous holes of golf. You have this beautiful view of the lake at Lake Sumter. And then that bridge is Morse Boulevard. And then just a little right of Morse Boulevard Bridge is the beautiful houses that they have over here. I think it's called Lakeside. Not 100% sure, but those rarely go on the market, and they are gorgeous $1 million homes. And then straight ahead, we've got the town square. So as we play 7, 8, and 9,
This could be the thumbnail.
we'll give you more views, but gorgeous. This is a gorgeous golf course.
It really is. Now onto the 7th tee here. It is a par 4, only 386 yards, but as you can see, we are surrounded by water. Water everywhere. So again, trying to go with the driver and get one in play. Started up the right side at that bunker, now peeling back toward the center of the fairway. This is a great drive and a great swing. Put that one on copy. Came up a little bit shorter than I would have thought, 260 on the last drive, but that does give us only 126 to the pin. Now, I've got pitching wedge in my hand. I definitely don't want to go long. As you saw, there's just water everywhere. Just want to get one on the green. Really good strike toward the right side of the green, which is right where I want to be, safe and sound. Get it on the surface. And let's try to putt it. So on the surface we are from 54 feet now. This long-range putt for birdie. I've had a lot of long-range putts, but been just center of the green today. That's kind of what I'm trying to concern myself with. Rolling it up to the cup and just a little too much pace. Sorry about the camera work there. I made it hard on Amy. But now I've got a 10-footer now to try and save par. And I've got this moving just a touch, maybe left to right. Puts a good stroke on, roll it up, and wow, in the cup. Nice putt.
After crossing the bridge from the 7th green and making our way to the 8th tee, we are again treated to a spectacular view of Lake Sumter and Lake Sumter Landing. In the background, you can hear music. However, we had to scrub it out to avoid any copyright violations. Again, these views are gorgeous, and I would encourage anyone to visit this course.
I have to agree with Amy. I think this is one of the most beautiful locations in all of the villages, especially for golf. So without further ado, let's get back to the action. And now we make our way to the 8th tee here, which is a par 3, playing 191 yards to the center, but just 185 to the pin. I went ahead and drew the 5-iron from the bag. Looking to make a good swing here. Making my final measures. Drawing the club back. Really good strike, although it's pulled and it is hooking a little bit. It's long enough to cover the trap. It's going to be about hole high, but it does miss the green.
I got away with my thing.
So it's actually a little beyond the hole here. This gives me a pretty easy little chip shot. It needs to go to our right because it's going to work from our right to left down this hill. So I don't send it up quite high enough. You can see where it bounces and how it releases back down the hill. So I just didn't carry it far enough to the right side. That now leaves us with just 11 feet to try to save par. We've made some really good putts today though, so I feel like I could make this and roll this in the cup. Let's see if we can get it. There's a pretty good stroke, rolling it up and in and ooh, and just works away at the end. This is about 2 feet or so to the hole, but unfortunately, it's for a bogey.
Nice finish. Okay.
Now to our 9th and final hole, which is a par 5. We are 5 over for the round today. It is 537 yards, and we are going to go ahead and hit the driver today, obviously. So feeling pretty good here. Going to try to start it up that right side, turn one over. And that's exactly what I do here with a beautiful draw swing, working back toward the middle of the fairway. Good ball. So 281 total on the last drive, nets us 256 still to go to the pin. I don't feel like going for it. There's trouble on the left and it's tight on the right, so I decide to take an 8-iron here and just lay up, looking to be around 100 yards or so. And that's exactly what I do here, right on this tree, basically as straight as you can, and just leave myself a good third shot. So that layup gave me 110 yards to the pin here. Pin is sort of tucked behind the bunker on the left-hand side. So I'm looking at the flag or to the right of, again, center of the green's kind of today's mantra. And this is gap wedge. It's a good strike, although I did pull it, and it is going left of the flag, and it looks like it's going to be a touch short.
Yeah, I missed on the left. All right, so let me know in the comments below if you would putt this or chip this. I'm gonna go ahead and chip this, because this, I don't know if I can get my ball through there with the putter. But let me know what you think in the comments below.
There's a small tuft of grass there. Those yellow ones are actually sticking up. So I felt like if I put it and I hit that, it was going to take a lot of the spin off of it. So I thought I would just kind of carry it all and just get this on. And this is a pretty good chip shot, although it had a little too much steam on it, rolled out a little further than I would have liked. At least, I guess, had a chance. So again, we've got that magic 6-footer that we've been pretty good with all day, but now it is for par. Rolling it down to the cup and in.
Nice.
Beautiful. Great par
Thank
putt
you.
to finish the round.
All right, so here we are in the number 9 green. And again, you can see gorgeous views from this Arnold Palmer course. So we're going to go ahead and skedaddle.
Well, another successful vlog is in the books, and I sincerely hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much to all of the subscribers. Without you, this is not possible. If you like this kind of content, please consider joining us as a subscriber. We would love to have you on board. Even though we didn't score well today, and really didn't drive the ball very well, the beautiful surroundings made for a wonderful day out. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, we will see you on the course.